It is 8:10 in the morning. I'm taking you guys through a full week of training of running and lifting. Got about an hour of lifting. We gotta go bust out before I got work. So we're gonna go ahead and get this lifting. We'll follow along. All right, post-workout shake. Got about 20 minutes, so I need to put a move on it, but obviously you need your blender bottle, blender cup thing, whatever. Antioxidants, berries. Obviously, antioxidants are very necessary for your body. Blue agave syrup. I'll usually use this or raw honey. It's kind of whatever I decide to grab. I have both in my pantry, but today we went with blue agave. Collagen, protein. Obviously, collagen is good for your joint health and with all this running. And it's also good for your hair, skin, and nails because we want to keep not only our joints happy, but everything else looking sharp. So that and Jif creamy peanut butter. Creamy is the only way to go. So I'm going to make this smoothie and put a move on it. All right, smoothie made. Here it is. Let's give it a little taste test. So here's the consistency, just how I like it. Yep, that smoothie is delicious. Now we go to work. So for today's run agenda, Coach has me running 6 miles, easy conversational pace, anywhere from an 8:40 to 9 minutes. Really just whatever feels easy. No really strict set pace. Just floating anywhere between 8:40 to 9 minute pace. Got 2 scoops of BPN electrolytes just to make sure I have some sodium in me on this run. Even though it's an easy run, always want to make sure you're hydrated. So I'm gonna guzzle this down and see you guys on the run. Yes, we're about 3 miles in. 8:45 pace, just cruising. The sun, it is definitely coming out today. Hello, sweating a lot. So I'm glad I drink my electrolytes. But often I get asked, Griffin, what do you listen to on your runs? Like, what helps you get through your runs? For me personally, I'll listen to 3 things. Country, because I'm a good old Texas boy. Country Southern boy. Really upbeat tempo, house music. Or a potter, like Rogan, Nick Bear, or like a self-improvement podcast. And that's what typically I listen to on the run. Got about 3 miles left. See y'all after the run. 6 miles, 8:36 pace, 51 minutes, 40 seconds in the books. That'll conclude today's training. The rest of the day is just eat, recover, hydrate, do my mobility, get ready for tomorrow's speed workout. And I also have a heavy leg day. And tomorrow I'll explain why I pair my heavy leg days with my speed sessions and the purpose behind it. But I will see you guys in the morning. All right, Tuesday speed workout, 1.5 mile warm up. And then we got a tempo 4 mile speed workout. So I'm gonna run these 4 miles about a 7:30 pace, about 30 to 40 seconds faster than my marathon pace. Really the purpose for today is just working harder for longer. If I can hit these paces for the 4 miles, I'm gonna be in really good shape for the marathon. And we got a mile cool down. It's gonna equal out to 6.5 miles. It's time to get it. Let's go. That's how you know that was a grinder. That was one of those workouts. When I got to the tempo, halfway through I had to reach deep inside, pull out whatever I could. Pop the paces, total stats right there, somewhere on the screen. But I'm really pleased with that workout because today, my legs were just not feeling it. I'm deep in this marathon prep, so it's expected. So it's kind of whatever I can push out, I'm happy with. But I was holding anywhere from a 7:25 to 7:35 throughout those 4 tempo miles with the average pace of 7:31. So I'm really pleased with that. Now we're gonna go dry off and hit a leg workout and explain why I do legs on a speed day after I'm drained. It's a pretty good one. It's gonna be a good leg workout. Whew. I gotta drink some water. See you in the leg workout. All right, quick interruption. A big question I get asked a lot during marathon prep is, Griff, how can you run 40, 50 plus miles a week, lift heavy 5-6 days a week, work 10 hours, and still have energy like you're off pre-workout at 10 p.m. at night? About a month ago, I started working with a company in particular. They were so kind to send me some of their supplements. They sent me CA-AKG, TMG, and NMN. Basically, from a healthy lifestyle perspective, improves healthy aging, DNA cell repair, and protects you from things like heart attack and more just natural energy, which I am definitely noticing more and more these days. From a performance aspect, better recovery, so I'm not super sore all the time, so I can go out there and push for those hard sessions, reduce muscle fatigue, increase muscle protein synthesis, and a whole bunch of other things. I could go on and on for another good chunk of change, but there's so many other great benefits and other products that I highly recommend checking out. I wouldn't recommend anything to you guys that I wouldn't take myself. Got the best price in the game, NSF, third party, heavily tested, so you know the qualities are top notch. And just go check it out. I have a discount code. Enter the code in Griffin right there. I'll put the code right there. If you want to get something, back to the video. So on the main today, we got sumo deadlifts, 185 pounds for sets of 3. At this point in my training, I'm about a month and a half out from the marathon. So I'm not trying to gain a lot of strength, just trying to maintain and trying to get more speed strength. It's gonna make me more faster for the marathon. I'll alternate sumo deadlifts 1 week, trap bar the other week, just to get the best of both worlds. Conventional deadlifts, they don't really go well with me. Every time I do it, my lower back just lights up, gets really tight. I noticed with sumo deadlifts and not conventional, trap bars, my lower back doesn't light up after. And with sumo deadlifts, I get a lot of glute and hamstring activation, which are the go muscles. So when I'm trying to run faster, glutes and hamstrings, the stronger they are, the faster I'll be able to run. And also why I'm programming a pretty heavy leg day on my speed days, because right now my legs are fatigued. So if I can push the intensity while not redlining on leg day, making my legs work when they don't want to, it's just gonna make me that much more better of a runner. So that is my little spiel. We'll go through the rest of the workout. Right, so for post run and leg day, we got a big mound of chicken pasta. I would say this is probably about 200-ish grams of carbs through the noodles and pasta sauce. And it may seem like a lot, but especially with how much energy my body's exerting, I need the calories, not only to replenish the lost glycogen and depletion of carbs, but so I can also set myself up for the next day, tomorrow, Thursday, and the preceding workout. So that is my stance on nutrition, always eating and thinking ahead for the next days of workouts coming up. So gonna gobble this down. I will see you guys for tomorrow's workout. We got easy run and then probably some shoulders and arms and potentially the sauna. So see you guys tomorrow. So I decided I'm a little sore. Got too much lactic acid buildup, so decided to use the sauna. Sweat this out. It's gonna help recovery. Gotta feel better for Wednesday workout. But every 10 minutes, splashing of water on the rocks, and I'll tell you, it's definitely getting my heart rate up. I'm just drenched. So, sauna to end Tuesday night. All right, it's Thursday. I have a 6.5 mile speed workout and a lift, of course. But I woke up and I was like, where are my speed shoes? Looked around my apartment for a good 5 minutes, then I realized, oh, silly me, they're still at the gym where I left them. And then I noticed it is absolutely monsooning outside. And I was tired, all to justify I didn't want to run this morning. So I guess I'll just lift. Oh no, sad story. But got about 40 minutes to lift. I also wouldn't have time to run, get all the 6.5 miles in, because I got a 11 a.m. meeting. So I got 40 minutes to bust out this back and bicep. It's going to be a superset workout, just fire it out. And I'm thinking I'm going to do a lot of pull-ups, pullovers. I don't know. I'm just going to freestyle. That's how my workouts go these days. And some bicep curls. So yeah, let's lift. Over West Virginia, believe I found that be ready by 5. So I was about to bust out these miles, but it started coming down hard, so got a decision to make. So on the treadmill, did not want to run because I know tomorrow I'll wake up just sick as a dog. So we're gonna do 6.5 miles on the treadmill. Gonna go with some fartleks and some strides. Bust out these miles. Six and a half miles, 7:41 pace. Treadmill, I love using on a rainy day because I know you want to run in all conditions, but I get sick after every time I run in the rain. And also, I like treadmill because you got to keep your feet moving, otherwise you're going to fall on your face and look like a silly goose in front of everybody. But sauna recovery, get about 20 minutes in here, and that'll conclude the Thursday. Not sure if I want to train on Friday, but we'll kind of just take it as the day comes. Saturday, April 5th, 10:30 in the morning. I'm going to bust out a quick push workout, probably about an hour at max, because I got some errands to run around noon that need to get done today. And so I'm not going to get my run until around 3, which works out perfect because it's going to start storming here in a bit. And 3 to 5 is my window to run where it's not going to be raining. So in this workout, I'm going to do a push day. Definitely heavy incline bench, some dips, and then another bench press variation, and then finish off some triceps. Going to train all aspects of performance. So powerlifting, calisthenics, athletic performance, and then some bodybuilding. Just make sure I'm a well-rounded athlete. Let's get this lifting. I'm on a time crunch, then errands, and then run. So gonna bust out all that. See you on the workout. So originally I had 15 miles at an easy pace on the menu today, but I'm about 7 weeks out from the Buffalo Marathon, and I really want to test my fitness today. So I'm going to do a half marathon time trial, so 13.1 miles. The last one I did, I was about an hour, 52 minutes, probably about 2.5 months ago. So the goal for today is if I can get 145 or sub 145, that would make me a very happy camper. But as long as I just get a PR, that's what I'm looking for. Still got 7 weeks, so a lot of time to make improvements. But if I can get a 145, that puts me on great track for a sub 330 marathon. So we're going to see where our fitness is at today, and we'll get after it. .1 miles, 1 hour, 38 minutes, 7 minutes, 30-second average minute per mile pace. We'll go through laps of mile 1, 8:51, mile 2, 7:53, mile 3, 6:58, mile 4, 7:09, mile 5, 7:09, mile 6, 7:10, mile 7, 7:16, mile 8, 7:20, mile 9, 7:20, mile 10, 7:13, mile 11, 7:12, mile 12, 7:23, mile 13.1, 8 minutes, 20 seconds. Now, that took everything out of me. I went back and looked. This is when I did my time trial in January. So there's that one, and then that was today. So 7-minute PR. I'm pretty happy about that. Within 3 months, I've shaved down 7 minutes. Now, we'll say the last 2 miles took everything out of me. It felt like I was doing a million walking lunges. The burn was insane. I know I can't hold that pace for a whole marathon, but it was a good gauge on where my fitness level is currently. That way, when I know I need to push, I can pull out like 7:10 paces, because I was pretty consistent, like hitting low 7s for a good majority of it. So I think I got 6 more weeks of training, so I'm pretty good shape. I got a lot of time, so we're just going to keep brick by brick building, and whatever happens on race day, whatever happens. But that's going to conclude the video. Appreciate you guys watching a whole week of training with me. Let me know what else you guys want to see. And I think I'm going to go shower and lay on the couch and not move. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment on what you want to see. Love y'all. Peace.